Since the beginning of time, we have hunted. From when our ancestors first arrived on this earth, we have had to hunt to maintain our food intake. Hunting is a tradition for some and a way of life for others. People say hunters just kill to kill, but in the next paragraphs, I will persuade you that hunting is okay, how we don't just shoot to kill, and how it is a value. My first point is a way of life, and how hunting is not inhumane. Hunting is a way of food source for a lot of us, yet people may state that it is unethical, but it is the same as harvesting livestock for food. As Dan states, most people know that animals, whether they are farm-raised cattle, chickens, or pigs, are part of most people's diet. And they also know that these same animals are killed in one fashion or another, so they can be consumed. And the same goes for wild game, which, by the way, are healthier to eat than preservative-filled processed meats. Now, we have been hunting since the beginning of man. As though it has changed over time, we still do hunt the same as our ancestors did. As Carlos stated, hunting is in every man's DNA. While the methods of modern hunting are much different than the strenuous prehistoric hunting, for about roughly 1.5 million years, the humans have practiced persistent hunting, which means they ran an animal down over a span of 30 to 50 miles. Now, killing an animal is just part of life and is not inhumane at all. The way predator and prey works, as we are the predator as any other predator in the ecosystem, and we're just trying to hunt for a food intake. Now, my second point is how hunters take an effort in habitat conservation. For hunters to be able to hunt, they must have and buy a permit or a tag to allow them to hunt. That money goes straight back into the environment and helps with the conservation efforts. As the International Hunters Education Association states, every time you buy a hunting or stamping license or tag, the money is used by natural resource agencies to pay for wildlife management. In the United States, hunters provide about $185 million per year through the license fees. Hunters want the game to live on, so therefore they do take care of their land. They want the organisms that are migrating or the deer that are looking for a range to live in. They will pick up their trash and they will make sure the habitat is conserved so their wild game can survive. Also, hunters have more of a respect for the land than non-hunters in most cases, due to the fact that hunters respect the land that they hunt on. As Duck Unlimited states, hunters were more than 3 times as likely as non-hunters to participate in an organization wildlife conservation efforts. Only 15% of non-hunters said they were a member of or donated to any organization dedicated to the protection of conservation of wildlife, but 51% of hunters said they belonged or donated to such an organization. Now, my third point is how hunting is ethical. First of all, we respect every living creature to assure its survival in its population. So, with seasons and limits, we make sure that no game goes endangered. For example, seasons, if we hunt out of season, we could kill a deer and it will lose its fawn in the process. So we hunt only in the season where they're ready. Now, to us of today, we do hunt where we make sure not to exceed the limits. As the National Shooting Sports Foundation puts it, today few of us hunt to survive. As modern hunters, our role is to ensure the survival of wildlife. Now, we don't kill to kill, we kill to eat. And it's not a game we play, it is purely survival. We shoot the animals and we always eat them no matter what. That's the way hunting works. We never waste any game. That would be unethical. So all in all, hunting is not unethical but is a way of life as well as a source of survival. Some people depend on hunting for their entire food intake, so I believe that hunting is a part of life and not unethical at all. Hunters also help out with the environment just as much as anyone else does. By getting involved in conservation groups as well as paying taxes to go back into the conservation efforts, I hope you understand that hunting is okay and ethical. Also, how hunters care about the organisms and their habitat. So I believe that hunting is a value in every hunter's life.